Hello, I'm Mike from the Engraving Artisan, and today I'm gonna show you how we do our freehand engraving. So, got from a client that she wants a design this type, obviously with different names and different messages. So we altered the design to this one, and I'm gonna show you step by step how we do this type of job. So we're gonna work on a whiskey glass, this type of whiskey glass, and this design we are gonna use for it. So eventually what we'll do is we'll place design inside this sort, and I'm gonna show you how it's done step by step. Obviously you have to trace it very lightly, do not go into detail for the time being, and we'll see from there once the paper is off. You can obviously go into detail after. Make sure that the paper is touching the glass and not straight. Some clots inside. And like that it won't move. So what I use for this type of glasses, I use my record power tool. This is a hammering device. It's not a rotary, it just hammers the glass, so you have to be very careful. Okay, this glass is strong, it can resist any vibrations, but obviously you can't be sure about whatever happens. So, and this is how we go. So this is the outline of the artwork. So we're gonna go around it now and fill in and give it more detail. But you have to be very careful, because here the top of the glass is very delicate, and when it comes to the lower parts, obviously you have to reduce the speed of the machine because there's a mass of glass there. So give it a start and give it detail. So we're gonna go through it again, because obviously the hammering device sometimes it just leaves some unengraved areas, so and to repass it again it comes more deep and becomes more whiter. So here we go. So here we go. The name is more bold, it shows more, and obviously that's the name that the person is gonna have this glass, and so obviously the name would be much bolder. I wouldn't go again on the lighter parts, the very swirls, because once it's hammering, the deeper you goes, sometimes it goes a little bit wider, so obviously you lose that calligraphy effects going from thin to thick and then thin again, so you lose that effect. Here we go. This job is now done. You can see it's the same as the design. You have to be very patient, and obviously by time you will get the result you want. The fact that I keep the cloth in there and while the paper was there, obviously to keep the paper in place, and secondly is to absorb the vibration that the machine gives to the glass. The same goes without the paper. Obviously you can see more because the engraving is white, and obviously for the vibration, to absorb the vibration. Like I said, for tools I use this type, which is a carbide pyramid head tip. Obviously it goes by the speed there, and you can adjust to the speed you want to. This is my main machines. I've been using this type of machine for about 30 years now, so I'm used to it. It's heavy because obviously the machine is back here in the middle part, and obviously there's a shaft going there. It's like a tattoo machine actually, there's a shaft passing through, and obviously you have to hold it according to your design or what you're drawing on it. My other machines are, this one is as well, but this is the titanium bits. These are coreless. They're good for to fill in or to work on like ceramic mugs or beer mugs, you know, and you have to, it has the speed adjustment here from the plus and the minus. It's very comfortable, it's very light. And then obviously what we use, which many people have obviously, are these type of devices which are rotaries. These are rotaries. They spin on the same. It's good to add to the hammering device or to fill in wide areas. Obviously it's very slippery. You have to have very lot of, they're not heavy machines, so you adjust quickly to them. But what I don't like about them is the fact that the engraving doesn't come white, it's come greyish, like frosted effect. My wife uses this type to go over my engraving and give them that sort of polish effect. It can be very nice, but And the glass we did today, which has a lot of swirls, I won't pass with this one, because this one, since it's a ball tip, obviously it doesn't keep those narrow lines. So that's basically it. Hope you enjoyed the job, and I'll post another one soon enough because I have another order to do, and we'll post again tomorrow. See ya.